Hello everybody, welcome to another speed build video here on the channel. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but I'm really excited about this build though. So this is actually an old build that we did on a live stream that I never really finished on a live stream. I finished it up myself, and it was the ultimate ranch build. I haven't really decided what to call it yet. I might figure that out when I upload it to YouTube. But I just wanted to build the ultimate ranch. So I don't really have any restrictions with this build. Pack-wise, I can use whatever I want or whatever fits the pack. So I actually ended up using a lot from different packs, like from what is it called? The farming pack. I honestly can't remember the pack names anymore, but the one in Henford on Beckley, I used that a lot. I used just all the packs that I could get near that would actually fit in here. So what does this whole build entail? Now, this was so long. There were multiple live streams with this. I had to also finish it myself. So I actually ended up having to cut this video up into two parts. Otherwise, there just was not enough time, or the video would be almost an hour long, which is not fair. I had to cut a lot of content or unimportant parts of the build that didn't really make sense to have inside of the build or in the video. So yeah, there was a lot of just cutting, trying to edit stuff out, trying to figure out what actually makes sense to have in here. But I love the way that this turned out. So first off, I started to build this like farmhouse, this big ranch house, whatever you want to call it, with the new expansion pack at that time. There's a lot of good stuff in the ranch expansion pack, I will say. For builders, it's really good, at least in my opinion, but I understand why some people are upset by the pack itself and gameplay. I don't really play that much of The Sims. I built in The Sims, so I don't really have an opinion on this, but I can understand why. Also, seeing that all the stuff that we kind of got in here was something that was already in The Sims 3 pets, and they kind of just split it up into multiple packs here, which is just a little, sketchy, but what can we really do except, voice our opinions. So the farmhouse here, the ranch house itself, this ranch is huge. Like, I have so many parts of the build. I actually ended up having to rotate the ranch house because I started to build this barn, and I actually realized, I think I remember we realized in the stream chat that the lot actually faces the other way. So I actually ended up turning the ranch house to kind of face the same way as the barn. That way we could fit a lot more stuff in. So what is actually on this ranch? There is greenhouses, there's stables for the horses, there's this barn, there's a place for cows, there's a place for chickens and for little goats, baby goats, mini goats, whatever you want to call them, the baby goat. There's all these places. There's a backyard, there's a little farm boy hut, a little place where he can live, or she, whichever. So I just put so much stuff in here because I wanted it to just be like the best ultimate ranch, and I think I really accomplished that. So something that was not shown on the stream was actually me starting to do a lot of the interior work on the ranch house, doing I don't know what to call him, like a farm boy, not a house boy, farm hench. I'm not actually sure, but people didn't get to see that either. So there is some stuff here that people didn't get to see that I really wanted to show as well. But I wanted to have these different sections because I was thinking, oops, yeah, forgot to cut that out. I'm sorry. I was thinking that maybe a ranch would have lots of different moving parts. A ranch, to me, is not just about horses. So when researching a ranch is many things. It's horses, it's cows or cattle, whatever you want to call that. It's different moving parts, whatever you make it to be, is my understanding of it. So I really tried to make a ranch that was super realistic. I still haven't turned the ranch house at this point yet, because as we started to put stuff in here, I actually realized, you know what, we don't have enough space for everything that I want to do. So what you see here in the background is actually what was supposed to be the stables. It's the same building, but I actually ended up also turning this as well to face another direction, because it was just, there was something that wasn't working for me at all, and I needed to just have that, like, the synergy of the whole build was really good. I had all the ideas, but it was just about fitting everything in, and it bloody didn't. So that was the whole thing. I can't remember honestly when I start turning things around and replacing stuff, because again, it's been a while, but I thought that this build actually, it just deserved to see the light of day for the people who actually don't join the live streams, which is totally fine. But if you're sitting here thinking, oh, I wanted to join the live stream, why don't I know about this? I don't have a streaming schedule, so I don't actually have a dedicated schedule for streaming. But if you want to get in on some of the streams, the best thing for you to do is, plain and simple, just subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Then you're going to get notified every single time I upload to the channel, every single time I go live. I try to schedule live streams a few days in advance, but it doesn't always go that way, because there's just life. What can I say? Life is just, it's here. it's a struggle sometimes, but I try to schedule it so everybody gets a chance to actually join in. I also try to do it in a time that actually fits everybody. So I realize that I have viewers in America. I have viewers on the other side of the planet, Australia as well, some people. So I realize it's very, very difficult for me to actually hit a streaming time that actually fits everybody. But I usually try to hit that sweet spot where it's somewhat the afternoon for some people and evening for others, just to accommodate everybody. So it's so weird seeing this right now, the way that everything just looks and is placed, because I'm sitting here thinking, this is not gonna last. This is not gonna last at all. I like the idea. When I'm looking at it now, I'm like, it's not actually that bad. With some decoration and stuff, it could be really good. But it's just, it's not good. Not right now. Not compared to what it actually ends up looking like. There was some debate in the chat. I remember this very, very particular about the whole silo. There was this whole understanding in the chat in the live stream that Maybe it looked a bit phallic. That's not the intention. It's just, how the hell do you make a silo otherwise not look phallic? But you know, it's just one of those things. I always think that we have a really good time in the live streams. I always enjoy it immensely, spending time with people. I did have to cut some stuff out here, so you might have noticed a lot of stuff has actually gone in. Some replacement or replacement of the buildings has taken place as well. I'm kind of a little bit all over the place. There is some stuff that is just not recorded from the live stream, and that's my fault, but the quality that I could get it in was just not good enough. But you can kind of see in the background here that I did place some stuff in different places now. So different buildings have gotten a new placement, and I've done a lot of the, at this point, the backyards and the decorating around the ranch house. Starting to just fill stuff in here with the whole barn. I wanted it to have all of these really cool hay bales, lots of hay. Just, you know, I was figuring this would kind of be maybe a really cool place for just coming to unload and load up hay for the rest of the ranches around the neighborhood here, or like corn, food, whatever, for the different types of animals. But this video here is actually coming to an end, and we're gonna go in the part 2 and actually show the rest of the whole finishing off the ranch. I think that video is going to be a little bit longer. I tried to make this not as super long as possible, but save a lot of the really fine detail for the next video, which is probably what most people come to see. But if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, if you enjoyed this video, why not leave the video a like, share the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, guys, to get notified. I hope to see everybody for the next video, part 2 of this, coming out in a couple of days. So yeah, just have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see everybody here on the next one. Bye, guys.